Should we have a look at that? Ooh, a bit of Harry and Meghan.
Yeah,
Go
come
on,
on, lighten the mood a little bit.
No.
Well, why was Prince Harry's visit so fleeting, I hear you ask?
Because he had something to get to.
He had something to get back to. It turns out that just after his 25-hour dash, 11,000 air miles, by the way, 11,000 air miles for this 30-minute, 40-minute chat with King Charles, turns out that Harry was back. I'm going to get so much hate, you know, every time you say anything about Harry and Meghan. Anyway, turns out that he was back on Thursday at the NFL Honors Awards in Vegas. Harry, he was hosting it, or he was speaking at this event. He cracked joke after joke. Apparently, he was in very high spirits, and that was quite a big.
Did he not mention his father?
Day in his diary. He didn't mention Charles at all, which is possibly a good thing.
Yeah, because
possibly
he had
not
that
the
one
moment.
gone down very well.
I mean, he is damned if he does and damned
Yeah.
if he doesn't. If he mentions their, you know, the struggles that Kate and Charles have been going through, then he does
What's
get a lot of
interesting
criticism.
about this is obviously he knew he had that commitment back in Las Vegas, but he still, I mean, good or bad, I don't know what you think. I mean, obviously when he heard that his father had got cancer, he immediately jumped on a plane coming here, knowing that he couldn't stay long anyway because he had to get back to Las Vegas.
Yeah. And that's one way of looking at it. And look, so much of this, I'm really aware that it's speculation. We don't know. But I've heard also this sort of slight counter to that, which is Charles wasn't expecting this. He didn't want it, that it was actually a bit of an inconvenience, this sort of, I'm suddenly appearing. So it's really hard to speculate. This is a family obviously in real trauma, really. I mean, the fact that the brothers didn't meet, didn't speak is really, really sad. And I was sort of thinking that this would possibly be an opportunity for a family just to kind of come back together.
But it might be. It might be
because it's so much bigger than you said, she said, he said. But
but
look
he
how
said
deep
things
these
that
wounds
to most
go.
families are pretty unforgivable. He did. And he said it about the King, and he said it about Camilla, and about the Princess of Wales.
I know. And Spare, I mean, they haven't spoken in many months. Spare was published. It said absolutely published unforgivable things, allegations, racism, all of that. So I agree with you. But I also know that at moments, sometimes at a funeral, when someone dies, there are those moments when everybody just says, you know what, Benedict's laughing.
No,
I'm going into full Milton Boone mode here.
Nobody ever makes up at my family.
We're out of time.